We have 6 kids, we live on welfare, and we're trying for baby number 7. I decided I wanted to try for baby number 7 because we're on welfare. Okay, so you don't actually have to work until the baby turns 7, and our youngest is turning 2. So I decided it's time to try for another baby, so that way we don't actually have to get off welfare. And I'm so fertile that I'm sure it'll work. Probably never have to have a job the rest of my life. So we're gonna go ahead and take this pregnancy test. I'm ADPO, but I have had pregnancy tests come up positive in the past at ADPO. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have 3 girls and 3 boys. Even numbers really aren't my thing.
This is so crazy.
And I want to try for a girl. That's another reason we're doing this. My husband wasn't really so sure, but then I told him how, we don't actually have to work until the baby turns 7, blah, 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 and how we can stay home longer with the kids and not actually have to work or buy anything for the babies. So he's on board now. It took me a second to convince him, but I've got this flipped over so that way I'm not cheating and I can wait.
This is what's wrong with America, right here. We got people that don't want to work, but they rather have kids so they don't have to work because the way the system is set up. And this is the same people that were getting upset when Trump said, you know what, keep the shutdown going because we're not wasting any money on people that are able-bodied, but they're having kids. There's no way you should be having kids if you can't afford to have them. But like she said, it's easy. I can just use the system. I don't have to work, just continue to have babies. But this is what happens when you have a woman running a household. She said her husband was skeptical, but she convinced him. Ain't no way in hell you gonna convince me to have kids just for money. Her job is just having kids. So every 7 years, she can continue to have a kid and continue to live on welfare. This is what's wrong with America. This is why immigrants are able to come here and take over, but then these people complain. But why do they complain? It's because you don't want to work. You're living off of the government. This is the problem that we have. She's really making a career out of having kids. Don't you see the wrong thing about that? These are the same women that have these kids. Then they get Section 8, and then they get insurance, and then all they're doing is living for free. And then these are the same kids that are growing up in this system, that are being used, that have no common sense, forcing teachers to quit because they're not getting any home training. This is what our kids are coming from people like this. So this is why I'm all for removing food stamps, because a lot of people on food stamps don't really need food stamps. They're gaming the system. There should definitely be a cap. I love the fact that you got to work at least 20 hours a week to stay on it. There's no way you should be sitting on your grown ass and having everybody else work while you're sitting here and having babies. We don't want your babies. We don't want your babies. We got to start telling people, you know what? We don't want that bloodline to keep going because that's a lazy bloodline. But people will get on my timeline and say, oh, you being rude. She's gaming the system and she has no shame about it. And then what this is, you put it on social media. So then you have other little young girls seeing this and say, well, I don't need to work. I could just have kids too. Look at this. Is this somebody you want to be? Is this somebody you want to be depending on the government? But look at this. Boys in the Hood t-shirt, hair all jacked up, double chin, big back, having kids. Do we want these kids? Do we want her kids in society? No, we don't want them. I'm sorry, you can say I'm fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming, I'm keeping it real. We don't want this look. We don't want this mentality in America because this is what happens. You continue to have kids so you don't have to work. Pure laziness. It's pure laziness.
I mean, I've never really had to try to get pregnant with any of my kids, so I'm guessing that this time it'll be the same. And I would just be so excited. I really love having babies. That's why I have 6 already. And like I said, I'm only ADPO, so if this comes up negative, I will be back to test tomorrow. I never really get positives in the morning. They're usually at night. So it might be tomorrow night, but I might test in the morning. I don't know. Sometimes I get positives in the morning, but it doesn't really get darker till night. I don't know. It's weird. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to judge us for wanting to have baby number 7. It's just easier to stay at home and not have to have a job. So why wouldn't we?
Just tell the truth right there.
It's worked this far. We have 6 so far.
See?
I'll let you know when it's done.
It's a game. It's a hustle.
Okay, it's been 3 minutes. I'm going to show you first. Okay? And like I said, don't worry, because if it's negative, I'm going to try again tomorrow. I'm super fertile. I'm sure this month is the month, but if not, I'll just try again next month. Anyways,
this is crazy.
It's negative. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to test again tomorrow. So follow along for my little journey. Love you, bye. I'm on welfare. I have 6 kids, and I'm trying for baby number 7.
This is just sad in all aspects. This is what America looks like. This is why you have the Muslims overseas, why you have different ethnicities, different nationalities looking at us and say they for the taking. Oh, we got to fight big back double chin that don't want to work. That's easy work. This is why they're able to take over America. It's because a lot of y'all got this same mentality. This is why they're able to take your jobs. This is why everybody can come in and just take over, because they're looking at this. Big back, double chin, don't want to work, easy work. All I got to do is come here and say I want to work, and I beat her out her spot. This is how America's getting taken over. It's because of people like this have this attitude that you parade it all over TikTok. Like, you don't even have common sense to say, I'm going to keep this low key. You want to tell the world. But you showing the world that you for the taking.
2, 3, 4. No, I don't want to work. But from the sounds of it, the way y'all are griping in my comments, it doesn't really sound like you want to work either. Also, where do you guys get that you're paying for my family? I have still yet to see the proof of that. I'm going to go ahead and set this over to the side so that way I'm not cheating.
Oh my goodness.
Upside down, so that way I can't see anything. But it's just not making any sense to me. I've not seen the proof yet. Not one of you have come to me with proof that you guys are paying for my 7 children. Soon to be 7 children. Okay, y'all look silly as heck in the comment section going, I'm paying for your family, and the next one comes in going, me too. But like somebody's got to break it to you. That's absolutely false. Okay, not true whatsoever.
Then just to show that you're not smart, where do you think your SNAP benefits, your Section 8, your insurance comes from? It comes from tax-paying dollars. So the people telling you that they paying for you are the people that pay taxes. You think the government just got money just to give you? It comes from people like me. It comes from regular people that go to work, got a job, get paid taxes, and you are the one living off of it. This is why I say cancel food stamps. I'm sorry. Only way you get food stamps for me is if you over the age of 65. That's it. We need to treat food stamps like Social Security. Dead ass, because a lot of these people are gaming the system like this person. But then you want to go in there and just show how stupid you are. You're just not smart. You really think that you can sit here and say, you're not paying for me, I don't see the receipts. That's just false. That just lets you know that we don't want this bloodline. We don't want this bloodline. Big back, double chin, lazy, and not smart. Why would we want this bloodline to continue?
Just come up with something intelligent to say in my comment section. We'll be back when it's been 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes. Okay? Remember, I'm 10 DPO, so it might not be positive yet. So fingers crossed. It's positive.
I don't even care about the results. She just needs to stop. She needs to go ahead and lose the weight. She needs to stop eating. She needs to stop breathing. She needs to actually go get a job, do something better with herself. I hope wherever state she is, they see this and they take her food stamps away, because she's gaming the system. She doesn't want to work, so she's just using these babies, and then she's going to create little monsters that's going to terrorize the teachers and not be a productive member of the society. This is what we have. Double chin, big back, small shoulders, wide waist. Not smart, not intelligent, lazy people in America. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to see all the new videos. Also, too, I want you guys to look out for the No Fluff Morning Show coming soon. As soon as I get monetized, I'm going to get this thing cracking. Go get her. Patreon coming soon as well. Just doing a lot. Doing a lot. Love the comments. Love everybody commenting. Just be real stuff. Yes, I get passionate about stuff like this because I'm tired of seeing people being lazy, and they being lazy on purpose. All right, I'm out.